SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Every first Friday of every month, I put a review I used to have on my other channel, the review channel. I put them here, and the next one on the list is this one, Highway to Hell, and YouTube blocked it. Copyright bullshit. But in the link right below, in the description below, I have a link to it on Daily Motion, so you can see the version with the music. I didn't even want to put a little snippet, how I usually do in the beginning of videos, put a little snippet of the album, then I come in. I didn't even want to do that because I just recently did that Tracy Chapman track by track. I added a little bit of Tracy Chapman, just 10 seconds, and they blocked it worldwide. And I was like, really? 10 seconds? Now you can't even play 10 seconds? I thought 10 seconds was okay. Obviously it's not now. So, but you know what? Check out the video. I added the screen. I did that review years and years ago. I think maybe like 2011, or I mean, it's been like almost 10 years. But anyway, I'll talk about it here as well because I think it's worth talking about. I'm wearing the first thing I ever heard from AC/DC when I was a little kid was If You Want Blood. My friend bought the album. On first listen, I was like, oh, I can't really get into this guy's voice. It sounded like an alien to me. I never heard anything like it. I didn't warm up to it at first. Now I think Bon Scott is one of the greatest voices ever. And in my opinion, the guy that wrote the coolest lyrics ever. This was the first album I bought that was new. I believe I bought High Voltage and the live one before this one came out. So this is the first AC/DC album I bought brand new. It is such a special album to me. I mean, I know Highway to Hell is burnt out beyond control, but I don't know, there's a lot of burnt out songs I still listen to and don't get burnt out on it. Where a lot of you people out there in the... My butt itches. Give me a second. It didn't work. Anyway. I'm going to do this review with an itchy butt. Yeah, Highway to Hell. What a classic. Then you got Girls Got Rhythm. I'm not sure what I said in the review, so it's probably going to be different what I say here, but I remember, I know, because this shit's in my DNA. Girl Got Rhythm is one riff. It's just a riff the whole way through, and I don't get tired of it. It's so unique to have a song that has one riff, and yet it works. I mean, it's just unbelievable. What a great song. Walk All Over You. Heavy, probably the heaviest song on here. That Phil Rudd, bah, bah, boom, bah, boom. Awesome. They made a video for that. They made a couple videos. They made a video for Highway to Hell, Walk All Over You, Touch Too Much, and Shot Down in Flames, and If You Want Blood. And all those videos are in that review I'm saying in the description below. I put clips of it as I talked about the songs. Walk All Over You. I don't know, maybe my second favorite on here is Walk All Over You. Then you got Touch Too Much, which is my favorite song off this album, and it's my favorite AC/DC song overall. Touch Too Much is amazing. It's such an amazing damn track. I've never heard a live version of it with Bon Scott. I know they did it with Axl Rose. I don't think they've ever done it with Brian Johnson. I could be wrong. But Touch Too Much, I mean, what can I say? That, you know, I think I sum it up by saying it's my all-time favorite AC/DC song. Touch Too Much is the best. And the best on here. Beating Around the Bush. The fastest. I mean, that song rips. And I love the lyrics. It reminds me of Kicked in the Teeth Again. I mean, there's two songs I listen to if I'm depressed over some breakup. It's Kicked in the Teeth Again and Ride On. Those are my two favorite songs. Those two songs, for some reason, snap me out of it. It always snaps me out of it. You know, the Ride On is kind of like the, you know, I'm depressed, I'm sad, but Kicked in the Teeth Again is like, fuck that shit, man. And Beating Around the Bush is kind of like part 2, you know. I wish I knew what's on your mind. Why you being so unkind? You know, that epitomizes all the bad relationships I had. All right, and that's just side 1. Ripping. Side 2 starts with Shot Down in Flames. Now, I do remember in that review down there, I'm not going to say it here, so watch the review. I give advice that I have given a few of my friends and a few people I've known that always work if you want to get a girl. So listen to my How to Get a Girl. Listen to my, it always, I haven't heard one person say it hasn't worked for them. So if you want to pick up a chick, listen to what I say during Shot Down in Flames. And Shot Down in Flames is just an awesome song. Ripping tune. That video, I've never seen Angus dressed like that before. He looks like a bellboy. He's got like a little bellboy cap. It's pretty fucking awesome. But Shot Down in Flames, classic. Get It Hot. Get It Hot, I mean, I'm telling you, when I got this album, Get It Hot, I was kind of hot and cold with it. I didn't dislike it, but I just felt like, now it's such a killer party, killer tune. To me, it doesn't feel like a filler, where it did before. Get It Hot is classic. It's awesome. I love it. If You Want Blood, You Got It is the next one. Like, what is it? Houses of the Holy from Led Zeppelin. The song is on Physical Graffiti. On Through the Night, Def Leppard. The song is on High and Dry Yet. You know, album titles were named after that. If You Want Blood, You Got It is awesome, man. I love that opening riff with my favorite rhythm guitar player, Malcolm Young. He was so good. I mean, he was the best. In my opinion, he was the best rhythm player ever. And that song rules. It just rules. Love Hungry Man, just like Get It Hot. I felt it's a filler. I've warmed up to it a lot, but not as much as Get It Hot. I still feel like it's my least favorite song on here, but I love that that section. I love what Cliff Williams is doing. He's kind of shining, you know. Cliff Williams doesn't really shine that much in songs. I think he shines on that. And then it ends with Night Prowler. What a classic. Bluesy tune. And the way it ends with Bon saying Nanu Nanu Shazbak, because at that time Mork and Mindy was huge. And those are the last words heard by Bon Scott on an AC/DC studio album, his final studio album. What an amazing album. Now, I will say, I do flip-flop a lot. But I usually go with Power Age. It's my favorite AC/DC album. And I still do. I still think it's better than this one. But there are those times that I pick this one. And usually I should pick this one because I didn't hear Power Age. I've heard the songs off of this album from Power Age, but I never heard this actual studio album till after I bought this. But man, through the years, I think that album is just the best AC/DC album. But this one is a damn close second. This is my second favorite AC/DC album. This album's classic, man. It's amazing. So if you want to see my review where I expand more on these songs, the link is below on Daily Motion. And thank God they didn't ban it. And hey, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell. And I really do appreciate you guys watching. Little old me's little reviews on albums he loves. Like, in my opinion, the greatest rock and roll band. The world's greatest rock and roll band. I love the Stones, but this is my favorite, I think, greatest rock and roll band ever. Dirty, down and dirty, busting their ass. By this time they had teeth. Before that they didn't. And they were scummy. They were hard. They lived hard. I mean, well, Bon did. Angus always drank milk. But he smoked cigs. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And last but not least, SHMACKEMAGOB! Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault. on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.